Hey everyone, so today is going to be a makeup tutorial. Not really, no, it's not going to be. I am going to basically put the Morphe eyeshadows, powders, blushes, and contour colors to the test today. And I did things a little bit differently this morning. If you know me personally, I am like such a ritual person. Like in the morning I have a set kind of routine and I do what I do every day and it rarely ever changes, which I know is a little OCD, but what can you do? You can't win them all, right? So today I thought, no, I'm gonna try to do it differently, and I needed to get this video up earlier in the morning, or I needed to start the video earlier in the morning so I could actually test the products for a full day and see how they do. So I am going to do everything basically that I would do in a normal day. I'm gonna do housework, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna work out. I didn't work out this morning and that's kind of like throwing me off. I'm gonna work out with these products, see how they hold up, see if they're you know, good quality, long-lasting products, and then whatever else throughout the day, and I'll check periodically back with you guys and let you know how they sit, if they crease, if they drop, droop, whatever, fizzle out. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video and let's just get started. So I'm just gonna take a moisturizer, start out with that as my base because I don't have anything on my face yet. And this is gonna moisturize my skin. And then I'm gonna go for more of a matte look, I think today. So today I'm gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish. And I got this when Ulta was doing that like 21-day beauty sale. And I got it for half off. Winning! And then today, since I'm gonna be wearing foundation all day, I'm just gonna do a BB cream because and that just gives you a nice kind of even skin color, you know, nothing too much, nothing too heavy. Now we're going to conceal and we're gonna do the dark circles with Maybelline Age Rewind. And I always do the triangle under the eye. It takes away some of the redness on my cheeks and gives you a nice highlighted look. And then when you put your bronzer or contour on, you already have the highlighting done, so you don't need to do that. Now I'm gonna take a Sigma F86. You could do whatever. You could do your finger, you could do Beauty Blender. And you just, whoopsie. Now I'm gonna conceal a little bit more. I've just got a few little blemishes that I want to cover up. So I'm taking Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer. And then I always put a little around my nose because I get a lot of redness down there. Of course I do. Then I'm going to take this little setting brush by Real Techniques. And I'm just going to blend that out. This brush is amazing for blending out concealers for the eyeshadow. And I'm taking my e.l.f. lid primer, just putting a little bit of that on there. I'm going to take that stark white powder, and I don't know the color of that, sorry, but I will put it in my description box, tapping off. And I'm just going to place that under the eye. Tapping, never swiping, because you don't want that concealer to streak. And I'm really just focusing on where I put the concealer. And when I'm tapping onto the powder, I am putting just the teeniest little amount on. I'm not going heavy-handed at this because this is a very pigmented powder. And then next, I'm going to do my bronzer. And actually, you know what? I might do a little bit of contouring. Yeah, I think I am, but The really good thing about this palette is you get a pretty decent contour color. This one right here, I like. The bad thing about these powders is there's a ton of fallout. Like if you swirl your brush in there, it's just gonna, you know, 2 pounds are gonna plop. I think I'm gonna contour, and I'm using their powder brush. First I'm gonna bronze, then I'm gonna contour a little bit. And I'm just gonna apply just the teeniest amount on that. Tap off the excess. And then I'm gonna put it, I mean, it's an intense color. I'm gonna put that where I will bronze and contour. Wow, that looks really crazy in camera. Don't worry, it's not as bad in real life. But that powder brush is really soft, so I do like that. I am going to take, hey, you know what? We're gonna try something new. I'm gonna take that foundation brush and I'm gonna go back in to that color. I'm just gonna tap on that, and this is gonna make my contour. So I start with basically a straight line, and I only contour to about the end or middle of my eyebrow. I never go any more in. So again, just painting on that line, and then I'm turning the brush and blending. This is a really nice, dense brush. I'm very, very impressed with this. Okay. Still blending. Could blend for days. We will stop. Today I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna do like a bright one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one right here. And just the littlest bit. Oh my gosh, yeah. Littlest bit. Again, these blushes have a ton of fallout, so it's kind of like, you know, that stinks. With the lightest hand, I'm just feathering that on top of my contour. This blush looks really scary in the pan, but it's really taking their kind of E25 like brush, and I'm gonna start out with that kind of just soft brown color. Hopefully that blue doesn't come off on my eye. We're just gonna place that all over the crease. And then I'm taking my most favorite brush that they make, which is that like large shader brush. I've used it for concealer, it's really nice, but I love it for pigments, thick, glittery shadows, and just, it's amazing for shadow. If you want less fallout or no fallout at all, this is the brush. They hit that right on the nail. And then I think I'm gonna do this kind of pinky, really shimmery color. It kind of reminds me of MAC's Naked Lunch. Is that what it's called? I think, yeah. And I'm just gonna place that all over the lid. It's a little pinker than MAC's Naked Lunch, but wow, that's gorgeous. Patting first, and then drawing it over the lid. I'm gonna do liner and mascara, and then I'll be right back. Okay, liner and mascara is on, and I just hate liquid liner. It's a pain in my butt. So I'm going to deepen up that crease just because with that same orangey color that we used in the crease before. Okay, the only thing that I don't like about that Morphe brush set is it doesn't have like an E40, like a big fluffy brush. So that would be the only eye utensil that they are missing in that package. So I'm just taking that to blend this out because it needs to be blown up. Then I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting, and I'm going to take a fat shader brush. And we're going to take this more pinky, sheeny color, and we're going to pop that all over. So the eyebrows are on and done. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a highlight just because, why not? And I'm going to take it from the eyeshadows. And I think I'm going to add this color right here where my middle finger is pointing, and I have to sneeze. Kind of this one, but whatever, I would. I don't know what's over somewhere. I think that is it. Oh, I'll put a little lip gloss on my lips for the sake of the video. Almay Cantaloupe Gloss. It is now 10 o'clock. I will see you in a few hours to let you know how this all holds up. Bye. Hey everybody, so it is now 1:32, and show you that there. 1:33 now. And so far, so good. The setting powder, tiny bit of settling in my fine lines, which I don't really even have fine lines, but this kind of has accentuated them just a pinch. And because I'm one to make a lot of facial expressions and stuff, and I find that it's been sitting not so good with all my faces. But other than that, I mean, it's really good. It's still holding up. I think the bronzer has kind of faded. It's not as strong as it was in person anyways. The blush is good. The highlighting that I did is good. And yeah, there's just a little bit of the settling in my lines with the powder. But so far so good. And it's been, what, a couple hours. So I'm gonna go work out now, and I will let you all know in a few hours how that all plays out and what it looks like, because we know how I work out. You don't, but I do. So we'll see if it can uphold the Leah workout. So yeah, okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, hey everyone. So we're back, and I just finished my workout, as you can probably tell. I know it's disgusting, don't judge me. It is now 3:36, and I did about an hour of a workout. It wasn't really anything intense. I kind of had no mojo left. I did some sprinting intervals, some supersets of upper body and abs, and as you can tell, like my eye makeup, my eyeliner is totally off on this side, and it's kind of looking, but you know, that's as to be expected when you're working out. But as for the powder, I'm gonna zoom you in. Oh, it's done okay, as expected. Now, I earlier said it was kind of breaking up. Well, now it's really broken up, but you can still see the powder, so it is definitely long wearing. Now, but yeah, it's like on my upper lip, it's kind of separated and nasty. So I can only really compare it to the two powders that I have. One is a specific setting powder for like under the eye, and that's the It's all good, it's still in contact. We're good. Now, what I was saying is this is an actual setting powder, and this is what I always use until I've bought the Morphe palette. And then there's the Dream Matte powder, which I never work out with makeup on, so I couldn't tell you if these perform well in the gym. Sorry. But I can't compare these powders to the Anastasia Beverly Hills because I don't have that palette of, you know, all those powders. But I'm gonna say that these are really, really nice. Like I said, the only, like, not amazing thing about this is that there's no in-between shade for these. Now, like I said, you could mix them and find that perfect shade, but this is a pink shade. I don't know if you can tell, this is actually a pink tone. It's not like a yellow base, so it's kind of, you could do it. So basically I just used this today, and it has been good all day. But again, for how much, I don't know how much I paid for this, but for the price, you cannot go wrong. And you know, I think this was all day wear, and I did a lot of stuff, and it held up really well. Again, the eyeshadows, I didn't talk about the eyeshadows any at all, but they are amazing. Like, they're on like glue, and I just used a cheap e.l.f. dollar primer, and yeah, I'm really impressed. The blush is phenomenal, didn't budge at all. I think the contouring kind of disappeared. It lightened up and kind of went away. It wasn't as strong as that when I first did this makeup. So yeah, that is the review of the Morphe powder, blushes, bronzers, well, contour shades, and the eyeshadows. Eyeshadows are a 10 for sure. They're so smooth, so creamy. I have yet to meet one that I hate. Even those ones that I said I don't think I'm gonna like, I actually really enjoy. The blushes are amazing. I did this one today, which looks so scary on pan and in camera, but it's gorgeous. I mean, brushes are performing well. The smell is the only thing that's like, wash your brushes before you use them. And setting powders, yeah, I think they are a great setting powder. I had no real creasing. It didn't let my concealer crease, and it set it for all day wear until just about now. So way to go, Morphe, again. So if you want to see any more tutorials with this, reviews on this, like this video or subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment in the below bar, whatever it is, and I can do that for you. So I hope you all enjoy this review and video. Bye!